Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode of The Grandstand here on the Ohio Patriot Education Network YouTube channel. I am, as always, your host, AR, the Ohio Patriot. And for today's episode, we're going to talk about the Unconstitutional gun and magazine ban that officially went into effect in Columbus, Ohio, as of 12:01 a.m. this morning, and why we need to be suing politicians here in 2023 and beyond, for that matter. Specifically, douchebags like Andrew Ginther and company. And if anybody in the state of Ohio who is a lawyer would be willing to become my personal lawyer pro bono right now, because I cannot afford to actually get a lawyer right now for the network, I would have already sued the shit out of Columbus, dude, at this point. And I want to sue the shit out of Columbus at this point. If Dave Yost or anybody at the AG's office would actually please fucking contact me, since I've already called and emailed y'all like 2 or 3 times now, and you still haven't gotten back to me, I would be the first plaintiff for you to sue the fuck out of Columbus. The fact that I already know you guys are trying to sue them over the preemption stuff, which is what they should have been sued on already, and Ginther and the fucking city council member shouldn't even be in office anymore after this shit, dude. But yet it still hasn't gone through or anything like that because you have some fucking asshole piece of shit fucking Franklin County judge who, by the way, should have been disbarred on the spot already for fucking breaking preemption law and claiming that, oh, home rule bullshit exists when it fucking doesn't. No, it does not, dude. You have a state preemption for a fucking reason. It's so that cities cannot pass unconstitutional bullshit like 30-round mag bans or other crap like that is what it is, and directly infringe upon the people's rights, depriving citizens of their constitutional right to keep and bear arms is what it is. So, anyway, we're over here on Reddit right now. Somebody posted this earlier. It says, gun laws in Columbus taking effect at 12:01 a.m. January 21st, 2023. 2323.32 unlawful possession of a large capacity magazine. No person shall knowingly possess, purchase, keep for sale, offer, or expose for sale, transfer, blah, blah, a quote, large capacity magazine, which, by the way, for those interested in what they're even talking about, they're specifically talking about things like this right here, a fucking 30-round mag that I have in my hand, which is legal to purchase in the state, which is legal to have in any part of the state, which is unconstitutional to ban something just because it has fucking 30 rounds or more in it, dude. And the fact that any sitting judge, who, by the way, has sworn an oath to the Constitution, as have every fucking politician in this state and in this country, to sit there and ban things like this is fucking bullshit, dude. Entirely. You are a bunch of oath-breaking motherfuckers. You have attempted to deprive citizens of states and of this country of our constitutional rights to keep and bear arms, and you should all be in jail currently. And the fact you have no fucking law enforcement in this country willing to grow a fucking pair of goddamn balls and actually arrest these motherfuckers, whether it be the pieces of shit in Columbus or whether it be that fucker J.B. Pritzker in Illinois, or the fucking douchebags in that General Assembly who have passed unconstitutional bullshit, or the motherfuckers in Oregon who are talking about passing more crap there. Or sorry, not Oregon, Washington State. They all sort of fucking blend together at this point, dude, because the entire West Coast is a fucking leftist shit show at this point, dude. Also California for that matter, too. But, it's most recently in Washington State there. There's like 4 new gun fucking bills on the thing right now. They're all anti-gun shit. And it's all a bunch of garbage entirely, dude. And then people want to talk about right-wing gerrymandering here in Ohio, or fucking, gerrymandering at all. That'd be the case, dude. It's like, yes, all these fucking leftist states have been gerrymandered like a motherfucker, dude. And if you want to sit here and seriously have conversations with me about gerrymandering, dude, like, you cannot deny that California specifically, the way that they draw their fucking maps is not gerrymandered as fuck, dude. When you have an entire county that should go across the fucking county and be a district, but instead it goes like this and then comes in this little teeny fucking snippet like that where it's all like literally fucking Hollywood Hills. And that's a district for like Pelosi or something like that, dude. No, that's 100% fucking gerrymandering, dude. It's gerrymandering Democrats, what it is. So, anyway, continuing on with the rest of this thing here from Reddit, though, it says, let's see. So, large capacity magazine means any magazine, belt, drum, feed strip, clip, or other similar device that has the capacity of or can be readily restored or converted to accept 30 rounds or more of ammunition for use in a firearm. A quote, large capacity magazine, which is standard capacity, by the way, does not include any of the following. 1, a feeding device that has been permanently altered that it cannot accommodate more than 30 rounds of ammunition. 2, a 22 caliber tube ammunition feeding device. 3, a tubular magazine that is contained in a lever-action firearm. 4, a magazine that is permanently inoperable. Fucking ridiculous, dude. And then it continues on with this bullshit. It says, whoever violates this section is guilty of unlawful carry or possession of a large capacity magazine, a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in jail, with a mandatory minimum jail term of at least 180 days consecutive, during which mandatory jail term the defendant shall not be eligible to work release. Defendant shall not be eligible for work release and a fine on top of that, dude. Dude, I'll tell you what, like, there just needs to be, like, groups of people at this point just going to Columbus, fucking 30, just have a fucking, seriously. It's time to actually have a fucking actual rally in Columbus at this point, dude. Again. And if the cops want to be a bunch of bitches and try to fucking arrest everybody, it's fucking game on, bitch. It's fucking second American Civil War then, dude. Period. If you want to be a bunch of fucking little fucking dickless jackbooted thugs and arrest a bunch of legally armed fucking citizens and cause fucking bloodshed on the streets of Columbus, that's on you, cops. That ain't on us. And that's the entire point, man. Stop being a bunch of fucking statist bitches and go arrest these fucking fuckstick politicians, these fuck knuckles like Andrew Ginther, who are directly breaking their oath to office and directly infringing upon the rights of the citizenry of the fucking city of Columbus. Not to mention other parts of the state, for that matter. Because that's the thing, dude. You have to drive directly through Franklin County to get to other places, dude. So it's bullshit entirely. Trying to put this back on here, but it seems to be wanting to unclip itself. I don't know if I put too many in there or something, or what's going on. Yeah, it's not wanting to. He was wanting to pop up for some reason. I think it's the spring tension. Whatever. It's there. So the whole point I'm trying to make is, though, it's bullshit, dude. It's unconstitutional. It's unconstitutional to sit there and tell someone that because they have a fucking 30-round mag, they can do 6 months in jail, dude. Fuck that. Fuck that and fuck you. And I'll tell you what, I will personally see you cocksuckers in fucking court, dude. The second I can get a hold of Yost's office this week, or the second I can get an actual lawyer on the fucking phone and have them actually start a lawsuit, dude, I will personally, under Ohio Patriot Education Network, be suing the shit out of the city of Columbus at this point, dude, because I'm fucking sick and tired of it, dude. I am absolutely sick and tired of seeing these fucking douchebag Democrat politicians, because they always are fucking Democrats. It's never Republicans doing the shit, dude. You might have some rhinos here or there in state houses across this country, including here in Ohio, like people like Bill Seitz and shit like that, dude, who want to sit there and water down good legislation like constitutional carry or stand your ground or something else for that matter. But guess what? They will never directly infringe upon the right they took to office, dude. They might, do like a half-assed fucking workaround is what it is, and they should still be removed from office based on that alone is what it is, though. But they will never sit there and be like, no, we're just going to ban entire classes of things is what it is, dude. So, yeah, I can't personally wait to see you fuckers in court, dude. I'll tell you right now, honestly. Anybody that wants to join the network and become part of a class action lawsuit against Andrew Ginther, against the city council members there that voted through this bullshit, which, by the way, they had 5 fucking people at the goddamn hearing for the shit that were all a bunch of anti-gunners, dude. That's all it took. It took 5 individuals at some bullshit city council meeting like 2.5 months ago to get this crap to roll through is what it was, dude. And it took some fucking douchebag Franklin County judge whose name I don't even know at this point. It took that motherfucker, and as soon as I find out their name, by the way, they're going to be sued too at this point, dude, because it's time to remove them from fucking office permanently with disbarment. The fact that their ass hasn't been disbarred at this point at a fucking state level is ridiculous, dude. The fact they're still a sitting fucking county judge is bullshit entirely, man. When they have directly broken their oath to office at this point by infringing on people's constitutional rights to keep and bear arms. It's a bunch of crap, dude. It's a bunch of crap entirely. And this is what they're doing, dude. They're fucking trying to nickel and dime us. They're trying to attack us. They're trying to turn us into fucking felons is what it is, dude. In any which way they can. Now, in this case, it's a misdemeanor, but even still, it's a bullshit misdemeanor. I'll say it like right now, honestly, dude, any fucking cop, any fucking Columbus cop, or any cop, I don't care if you're a Franklin County Sheriff's deputy or what the fuck ever else, dude, any police officer in or around the city of Columbus that would arrest someone and try to give them a 6-month fucking sentence for carrying a fucking loaded mag, or even not even a loaded mag, just having a fucking 30-round unloaded mag on them, dude, needs to be immediately arrested themselves and tossed the fuck out of entire positions of power at this point, dude, and never be allowed to hold any kind of position of authority ever again in this country. Because that is complete oath breaking at that point, dude. You are completely infringing upon the rights of the people with bullshit unconstitutional pieces of legislation that, by the way, aren't even fucking law. It's not even legislation for that matter, dude. It's a bullshit fucking made up piece of crap that Ginther and other people in the city council pushed through as some kind of like fake ass city legislation, dude. It can't become legislation because it's not fucking constitutional. It directly breaks Marbury versus Madison 1803, dude. And the entire thing right here, this entire fucking thing I was talking about here for the, where are we at now? For the fucking bans here, every single piece of that, dude, should be looked at as no written to begin with at all. To begin with, dude. At all. Any of it, dude. Yeah, exactly, right there. It's a fucking ordinance. It's not law, dude. It's not constitutional. It's a fucking city ordinance. City ordinances aren't law because they can't be law. That's the entire point. It's a bullshit, basically like, oh, it's a mask mandate, bro. It's not law. It can't be mandated, dude. That's the entire point. It's just like the same thing with the ATF rulings, dude. They're not constitutional because they can't be fucking writing laws. So, but yeah, and then you got a bunch of dumbasses in the fucking comment section here, just being a bunch of fucking ass clown wannabe trolls and stuff like that, being like, oh, 29-round magazines for sale. Fucking bunch of dumbasses. But yeah, even this guy pointed out, said Ohio has preemption law that states local municipalities can't pass firearm law more restricted than the Ohio Revised Code. Not sure why Columbus thinks they can do this and tie up resources on arrest and courts, etc. I'm actually going to respond back to that one. A Franklin County judge broke their oath office. Was good to go. And arrested. Anyway, let's see, continuing on here. Yeah, person from reading this right, 30-round mags are now illegal. That's the vast majority of AR-15 style rifles, not to mention AKs and everything else like that for that matter. Yeah, and it's a stroke of the pen, suddenly breaking the law. It's not even a stroke of a pen, dude. It's a fucking ordinance. Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit, dude, entirely. Other people are saying, yeah, this person said, God forbid you also have a pistol bracing a dog. Everybody else talking about 30 round, 20 round, or 29 rounds. Let's see here. Serious question. How many shootings in Columbus involve weapons with 30 rounds or more? First of all, they're not clips or magazines. So, anyways, this isn't about keeping safe from gun violence, about disarming citizens. Exactly, dude. No, what it's about, and I'm going to say it like it is right now, dude. What this entire fucking thing has been about, what it's always been about, is it's because they want to have bullshit-ass drag queen story hour crap down there in Columbus at various churches and various fucking libraries and stuff like that. And they don't want armed groups coming to it, dude, because every armed group's going to come to it armed with ARs or AKs or something like that, dude. Just like the one that happened here about a month and a half ago, give or take, where you had that little group come together and it was the main lead guy had an AK, everybody else had an AR is what it was. But they all had, shocker, at least a 30-round magazine in their guns. And that's the entire point of the matter. And that's the point I'm trying to make right here, man, is you have people who will sit there and don't understand that, well, I'm sorry, they do understand, they just don't fucking care is what the whole point is, dude. And if they don't care, why the fuck should we, dude? It's the same thing with the cops for that matter. If you're going to have bullshit, unconstitutional, worthless assholes in positions of power, like Andrew Ginther and stuff like that, dude, don't even fucking listen to them. You have taken an oath to swear to uphold the Constitution. In doing so, the second that you would arrest anyone for bullshit ordinance violations, you yourself are directly subject to being removed from office, is what it is. And it's as simple as that. Don't do it, man. Don't enforce Ginther's bullshit bans, dude. Don't enforce fucking city council's bullshit bans. Do your job as officers and go arrest the fucking tyrant oath-breaking sacks of shit like Andrew Ginther, dude. Seriously. If somebody's going to have a rally down there, don't even try to arrest these people, dude, because I guarantee you arrest a bunch of pissed off fucking 18, 19, 20-year-old kids and stuff like that, dude, they're going to start shooting. It's as simple as that, man. You know, people have had it. People have had it, man. They really have. And you try to infringe on people's rights, dude, you're going to piss off the one guy that's going to start firing. Or God forbid you have an agent provocateur in the fucking crowd, which is probably what's going to happen actually on that one, dude. And that's going to be the person that shoots out the first round is what it is, dude. And then, of course, you're going to have the cops shoot back and it's going to turn into a giant fucking firefight is what it is, dude. That's what I imagine happening, honestly, dude, at these events. That's exactly what, by the way, I would never go to these events just because of that reasoning. Because God forbid you have a giant firefight between Columbus PD and random armed citizenry is what it is, dude. All caused by some fucking leftist Antifa douchebag infiltrating the fucking crowd or something like that, dude. So, anyway, God forbid they're like, oh, let's put our MAGA hats and stuff like that, dude, because it's not like they can't buy those things, you know. I mean, hell, they did it for January 6th, for God's sakes. You know, fuck me, man. But anyway, and that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, don't fucking do it, man. Don't do it. Just don't do it, man. You know, don't enforce bullshit regulations, dude. Don't enforce things that aren't actual laws. Don't listen to fucking worthless ass county judges who shouldn't even be judged at this point. The thing of it is right now, when you actually look at what's going on in the city of Ohio, the state of Ohio, city of Columbus, you've already had Attorney General Dave Yost file motions against this crap, dude. So it's going to go to court battles at some point here. It's going to be the state versus the city is what it is, dude. It's going to be legitimately the state of Ohio with most likely Dave Yost as like the main person or whatever as AG versus the city of Columbus with Ginther and all these people like that being fucking plaintiffs is my guess, honestly, is what it'll be, man. Or not plaintiffs. It'll be Yost as the plaintiff. It'll be Ginther and company as defendants is what it'll be. And the thing of it is, this is not the first time that Andrew Ginther's pulled this shit, dude. It's not the first time Nan Whaley or any other fucking dumbass mayor in this state have pulled this crap, dude. This is like the 20th fucking time they've done it, dude. The real problem is they have never been kicked the fuck out of office over this shit, dude. They need to be at this point. It's time for the cops to literally remove them in fucking handcuffs and yank their asses into the back of a fucking squad car and haul them off to a fucking prison cell at this point, dude. Because when you are depriving people of their actual right to keep and bear arms in this country through bullshit city ordinances that aren't fucking law, you don't need to be in office anymore at that point, dude. You need to be thrown the fuck out of office for being an oath-breaking depriver, sack of shit, and be facing at least 366 days in jail yourself and never be allowed to hold an office ever again, because that is the lowest charge you can get for deprivation of rights under law is what it is. It is 1 year and 1 day in jail and never allowed to hold an office ever again. Second charge is 10 years in prison, never allowed to hold an office again. Third charge, depending on severity of the crime, life imprisonment. Fourth charge, death penalty. Again, it all depends on severity of it is what it is. But yeah, you can get charged 4 different ways for deprivation of rights under law. Lowest one is 366 days in jail, never hold office again, which is the minimum of what Ginther and company should be facing at this point, dude. If not 10 years in prison and never hold office ever again is what it is. So, but yeah, needless to say, I'm fucking sick and tired of it. If I can find a lawyer that would be willing to do pro bono work and stuff like that, I'll personally sue Columbus myself at this point, dude, because I've been down there a few times in the last couple of years. And I plan on going down in the future armed is what it is, dude. And if they would try to arrest me for this shit, no, I'm not taking that fucking shit, bro. I will personally, not only would I sue the fuck out of the city, I'd be suing the fuck out of the cops at that point, dude. I'd be suing the fucking Columbus PD at that point as well. Because you were trying to deprive me of my rights and make me into a fucking criminal when I'm not a fucking criminal. Simply because I'm in possession of a fucking gun magazine for a fucking gun. It's bullshit, dude, entirely. It's bullshit, it's unconstitutional, and it's fucking tyrant, Nazi-esque Germany fucking garbage, dude. It's modern day fucking Hitler and Stalin fucking Bolshevik bullshit is what it is, dude. And I'm personally sick and fucking tired of it, dude. And I guarantee everybody else is too, for that matter. The real problem is there's not enough good people out there willing to take the fucking hit. It's a bunch of pussies that don't want to be fucking arrested with this, dude. Which, again, they can't arrest y'all, you know? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you wanted to go with, like, 10,000 people to a fucking state house and make the fucking demonstration and stuff like that, dude, it's not like they can arrest everybody. I mean, technically, they could probably go around, like, fucking writing down license plates and arrest you back at your house or whatever, but, like, good luck with that because you're a fucking city cop, and if people don't live in the fucking city, if they live outside of the city, and you try to arrest them outside of the city, dude, guess what, motherfucker? You're in another jurisdiction. You have no jurisdictional power in that other fucking city is what it is, asshole. So fuck you, is what it is. And that's the entire point of the matter. So anyway, needless to say, don't do it. Don't try to arrest anybody for this shit. Actually enforce actual laws. Go after the criminals doing all the fucking gang shootings in the cities. Don't go after armed citizens simply because they are in possession of a fucking gun magazine or gun magazines for that matter. End of story. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all in the next one. If anybody knows a lawyer in Ohio, like I said, please contact me with information of these people, especially 2A or any kind of constitutional lawyer, because I'm still looking to sue the shit out of Columbus at this point. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.